All right, now to a developing story. Bankers Hill residents are failing in a last-ditch effort to force a developer to scale back a project they say would tower over their neighborhood.
10 News reporter John Horn is live at City Hall. And John, those developers say the building could start almost immediately.
Right, and it would take about 2 years to build. Now we're talking about a 204-unit apartment tower just across the street from Balboa Park. Now within the last hour, the City Council overwhelmingly rejected an appeal from residents. They said, we need the housing, and neighbors told the council that the building will be taller than any in the area and doesn't add nearly enough affordable housing to justify the size.
And my recommendation to this City Council is, for the first time, let's stop doing lip service. Let's stop throwing crumbs.
Leah Wilson has lived in an older apartment across from Balboa Park for about 20 years. He's seen a lot of high-rises built around him.
These are like castles. That street should have an affordable housing mix that has a lot more units and has some commercial.
He says none compared to the one that his group is now appealing. It's a 20-story, 204-unit apartment complex on part of St. Paul's Cathedral's property. Wilson says it will tower over everything else, including a large grassy area of the park.
This is a park that's overused to claim, yeah, you're getting a shadow, they can go somewhere else. There isn't anywhere else.
The building includes 18 low-income units, allowing developer Greystar a series of density bonuses that residents say makes for a building more suited for downtown. The city says, however, that there's no height limit in the area.
It's the ideal place for additional housing in San Diego.
Omar Rawi is Greystar's Senior Director of Development. He says the project is perfect for Bankers Hill, a walkable, bikeable community served by public transportation with a lack of new apartments.
So no matter what the income level or rent level ends up being for this project, rental housing is certainly more accessible than the expensive condos that have been built in this area.
Residents pitched their own idea for a shorter building that's wider, but Rawi says it doesn't work because it would eliminate a courtyard and cast a larger shadow on the more popular part of the park. Now, the cathedral also gets expanded office space and parking. One of the issues the residents raised here is that this project would tear down a market rate complex that's old, but has affordable apartments to the everyday person. Now, this would create those 18 low-income units mandated by the government. They just said that wasn't enough affordable housing to justify all those bonuses the developer got. But it could be built in about 2 years. Live at City Hall, John Horn, 10 News.